Hey lovely sexy hobby people, welcome to today's video, which is going to be the build for the 2 leader miniatures from Skaventide. So we have this clan rat jobby, she says, hang on a sec, I'll tell you exactly what it's supposed to be. It is a Claw Lord or Gnaw Beast, and then the other one we're going to build for the Forces of Order is going to be the Lord Vigilant on Griff Stalker. So let's get the destructions set up. And here we go. Right, so constituent parts for our clan rat. There's a couple of things I'm going to do off the bat. One of them is I'm going to stick the base to the base. And then I understand from other people that have built this that you can literally keep the Claw Lord separate from the Gnaw Beast, which is great. Right, the next thing we're going to do is I'm just going to pop this piece together, which is a bit of timber that the wee Gnaw Beast is kind of posing on. Some tactical rubble. Right, so that's that. Now, the first thing we're coming up to is building the main body. So we're going to need legs. So that's your first bit, and then that is going into here, like that. Right, let's push that up, try and get that seal as tight as possible. So that's what we have so far, and then I'm going to add in the glue. And then just come in from the underside. Like thus. So this is what we have at the moment. We've then got a piece of chest. Where did that go? There it is. So this is coming up here. Like so. And I'm just going to run some along there. And then you're making up the front part of this wee beastie. So you have this leg piece and this neck piece, and that is going to go in like thus, making sure that the collar is the right side. Do apologise if you can hear the traffic outside. I've got the windows open because it is so warm. And then this is going to marry up with the front. Now this is a bit tricky because you've got several pins that you've got to align, but once you've got your pins aligned, it goes together. Like that. And then the final bit is this leg here. Which is going to go on. And a lot of these seams are, I mean, there are some glaringly obvious ones. There's one here which is quite glaringly obvious. But they've tried to get the seams to run along other stuff as much as possible. So that's that, and then I'm not actually going to glue this guy to the base because I want to be able to take him off to paint and then paint the base as well in a more accessible fashion. So that's our rat. Right, Lord, Clan Lord even. So we have, that is a right knee, that's the front, that's the arm, that's the head. Get your head in, and that should only go in one way. Like so. Like that. Then just trying to ascertain, that looks like it's going to attach to that pin that the head, the little squiggly bit that the head was attached to. Nicely done, nicely clicked in. Then we have the pistol that this guy is carrying. torso. Sounds like we've had a bit of rain actually. And then the final bit is this front torso, which is going to go on and attach. Then you have this little pin, this little hole here, which is what connects to that pin on the rat. So that is our clan lord on his Gnaw rat, and that's a really nice mini. I don't know what you guys think, but I think that's actually really nice. Let's take that off so that dries. Right, so that's that. Then we come to our Griff Stalker with Lord Imperator. So this guy is a little bit more involved, or Lord Vigilant I should say. Now I'm not certain, no, bugger, absolute bugger. I was kind of hoping that I could keep the torso separate, but unfortunately the torso is going to pin in to here somewhere, to one of these, before it all clamshells up. So that's really annoying. Okay, not the end of the world. Now I'm going to use the helmeted head for this guy, and I'm going to stick that in now. I can just be leaving that to the side. And right, there's the bits. Right, shield, arm with axe. So more griff, more griff, more griff, more griff, more griff. Yep, don't need that spare head. Now this is going to locate in there. Like this. And then you have the head and torso. There's an arm here which is going to attach to that. I'm just trying to, it attaches to the lower, yeah, attaches to the lower pin on that back piece, and then this oops, come on, is going to stick together like that. Do you know, for the first time, I don't know if you can hear that bloody seagull, but for the first time I've kind of noticed the seagulls around here. I mean, when I lived in Brighton, I used to hear them all the time, like screeching their heads off. But I hadn't really noticed them here in Bournemouth. Right. Now, we have these two. These look like they could be neck pieces. That go in. Together, and then we have this, I'm assuming it's a talisman or something, which goes in there, and then these pieces all marry up, and actually it could be the beak. It's the beak by the look of it. Like that, and then we have this like sun visor headpiece. Kind of reminds me of like an Inca sun hat. Yeah, there you go. There's your head. Okay, so next thing, we've got a claw to put on, which is this wee bugger here. Like that. And then with that, you're then going to flip it round, and the tail's going to go in. There, like sus. Now this has not just only a pin, but where it comes out here, it has some dimples on one side, and it has this little bar which should marry up to the other side of the Mini, like so. And then we have our kind of breastplate, I suppose, going in. Again, nicely hidden seam lines, the way that this has been done. Like so. Then what we're doing is we've got the head goes in. I'm missing something here. That's why I didn't have it aligned properly. So the head's going on. Just make sure that you align the neck with the top of this piece of rain. so. And then we have the torso, which, do you know what? I'm wondering if I can, if I was to cut that pin off, could I just get away with sticking him in afterwards? No, because the hand here needs to marry up and all sorts of gubbins. I'm missing a bit that I hadn't noticed before. Or am I? No, I'm not. That's, the shield hides it. Okay. Alright, panic over. Right, let's get that in. And then this bit is going to marry up to the hand holding the reins here, like so. I'm just going to make sure that that's pushed in properly. Yep. Nicely married up. Now we have this part going on. Now this is going to be awkward because you've got to get it to marry up in several places so that it pushes together. So the base sticks together, there you go, and that's that. Wow, okay, slight hopefully that's fine. Right, okay, right, here we go, let's add some glue. Right, that's that. Then we have this chest piece that goes on. Chest piece goes on here. Okay. Like this. Then we've got this final piece of cloak which is going to go over, and there's a tab rather than a pin which slots it in down there, and then it attaches up here. there's some right angle seams on this which are not ideal. Not ideal at all. Right, let's close that up. Like that. Right, and that's what we've got at the moment. I'm now just going to stick him on the base. Like so. And the final bits, oh excuse me, we have this shoulder pauldron to go on. And there's like a seal which goes into a little recess on the chest there. And then we have this brooch holding on the cloak on this other side. So make sure you get this up the right way. And that goes in there. And then the final piece, as I said earlier, is the shield. That's attaching here. So, there you go. There's your Griff Stalker with Lord, I forget what he was he Vigilant? And your Claw Lord and Nor Beast. Check these beasties out. They are magnificent. They really are something else. I like them. Right, hopefully you'll join me in the next video. Alright, take care, bye bye.